Seeing someone here who is in consideration of how special you are to them, but they're not picking up the phone, and they're showing that they're thinking about it, but they're not doing it. Why aren't they doing it? Ooh. A couple things going on here. One, there's heartbreak for some of you. They have the potential to hurt somebody, but they're kind of stuck because I'm seeing an energy here where they also feel like they feel caught between two worlds. It's almost like if they don't acknowledge what's going on with you, they don't feel like they're able to win or get ahead. And at the same time, if they do acknowledge it, someone gets hurt. So they really feel compromised. They could be traveling at this time. Feels like they just kind of came back from something or somewhere, and it's like, it's very messy around them energetically right now. Things feel like, it feels like they're driving back home and they're just like, oof, feels heavy almost. Like they're happy to like be distant from the chaos that feels away from them when they arrive home, but at the same time, it feels like they're coming home to a mess too. So they're kind of like stuck between both situations. They do seem to be like, I'm almost seeing them like go upstairs somewhere in their house to like do some research or like be in consideration of the situation that they're in. They don't seem very motivated at this time in their life. I don't know, someone's waiting for somebody. Who's waiting? Who's waiting? They miss your loyalty, it seems like. There's a boundary here. There's some questioning here, and there's nostalgia. They're waiting. It seems like they're waiting for you. Let's see how you feel about that. You have an expectation here. There's something in the dynamic that is inherently flawed from your point of view. Feels like you feel like they owe you something. You're honestly questioning. You're not even questioning. You're just like, you feel failed at some level around a conversation that let you down or that didn't let you feel seen. So you're holding on to that energy, and you would like some sort of accommodation and recognition for what happened here. There's also something here. It's almost like you're expecting them to take the high road and offer you something, even like a physical token. It could be that some of you have gotten a physical token. I'm seeing like a satin ribbon here. Something tied in a bow could be of significance. But it's interesting because you're also showing in this energy too as having a layer of control, self-control in the situation. You really, really, really want this person to make it right with you though, because as hard exterior as you're being with them, it's showing in your, you might even be grinding your teeth, or there's like tension in your jaw. You have so many feelings for this person. Your eyes are almost like dwelled with feelings. Like your eyes are carrying, I feel like a shortness of breath. It's difficult. It's really difficult for you. I think it's difficult for both of you. Your person missed an opportunity here. And it changed the course of your relationship. Okay. The Magician with the 5 of Swords. This person is staunch in their convictions. This person does not waver easily. They're stubborn. And they're committed to the facade. There's this energy here around the expectations that you have, and you're very, very, it's almost like you're questioning sending off like a messenger, or, I'm seeing a messenger, like someone that would maybe communicate the message for you, or like just a message to this person based on what you want. And your person is holding very, very tenaciously to the rope that they want to walk in your dynamic. However, there's an avoidance of a conflict that needs to happen at home here. We are seeing some sort of unhappiness at home, and this fear of rejection, this fear of abandonment, this fear of doing something that would cause those sort of circumstances. There's stress at home. There's a tremendous amount of stress at home, and the stress seems to be coming from the female energy at home. We have an Ace of Wands, we have an Eight of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, Seven of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, King of Swords. Ooh, they are strategizing. I'm not seeing them wanting to lose you, but at the same time, you seem to be, you're bringing up feelings for them that they don't necessarily always face within themselves. You seem to be at a distance. You're showing your expectations at a distance, and it's coming across cold and a little aloof. They're holding their court to a society pressure, a society front. So they don't want whatever's going on between the two of you to come at the forefront of that scene, if you will. They're very much in that space. They are looking like they are willing to roll the dice, but it's coming from a place of feeling like they've been pushed so far where it's like the risk is just too much to lose you. So they're showing here as doing something, but it's not the full breadth of what you want. And it does involve some very sneaky behavior. So you wouldn't even be able to fully trust what they're saying in the moment, because it's almost like there's a certain level of manipulation here. There's manipulation here. This is somebody who's extremely manipulative, actually. You guys are going head to head, man. You guys are in the game phase of your dynamic. No one wants to bow down. No one wants to concede, but you both don't want this to be over. The distance between the two of you is the cold front. That's keeping you guys at distance. I'm almost seeing like two people, like the pressure is like, it's coming closer and closer and closer. And you're both like using every vibration within your being to hold off the like force of being the first one to crack. What happened? Some of you are showing as the star, and some of you are showing as the third party here. So either way, there was a bit of a crowd, so to speak, and it's between feelings and games, and both are tabled right now, and both have fighting space in the room. But the female energy was played by the masculine energy. This person knows that it's go time with you, that you are slipping through their fingers. They feel it. However, they're showing as wanting a risk. They're showing as wanting something from you. They want you to initiate the risk. It's interesting because they could easily be doing it, but they're waiting for you to do it. Like their commitment to you doing it is their resolve. Also something here around maybe learning something new. Maybe you're learning something new. You're taking on something new. There's something around that. So you're sort of invested in that as well. So there could be this sort of disregard to a certain extent, or negligence around making any moves forward, because you do seem to have other things on your plate at this time. Then they're sort of yes or no, no or yes. They're sort of stalled behavior. I would say in the container of their being, they are very uncomfortable, because there is something here that they are hiding from you, and even to a certain extent from themselves, in the sense that they're cutting themselves off from delivering it. There's time and distance and space. There's so much space between you, and there's so much that hasn't been said, and there's also a tremendous amount of ego and pride. There's pride here. There's a certain level of tit for tat. I'm seeing you overall feeling extremely compromised, frustrated, let down. You're doing it all in hiding, though, around where they haven't showed up for you at this time. And your expectation is more. They don't want to admit how much you mean to them. And because they're being so stubborn about it, they're risking losing you. You're very strong. There's like also an enigma to you. There's something about you that people don't necessarily fully understand. I feel like your birthday is probably in the fall. Interestingly, you're equal parts manifesting each other and equal parts no one's budging. It's go time. Like this is a period of facing a truth and acknowledging secrets and manipulations and games that have been going on for a while and that need to come to the surface to move the energy forward. You don't want to be a third party in the sense that you don't like being played. I don't think you mind so much being a third party, but you don't want to be played by him. You want to have the upper hand. So you guys are facing off. You guys are facing off to hold court and master of the mind. You both want to be the masters of this dynamic. That's what I'm seeing for you today. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful day.